Howdy, howdy. This is Mr. Potter. What I want to talk about today is how to build a LinkedIn account. Now, LinkedIn is one of the many social networks that are out there, but the purpose of a LinkedIn account is really to build a business network. So, you're going to be networking with people that you have a common business in, or you're going to be networking with your classmates who might be able to help you with job prospects in the future. Maybe you're going to be working with different groups that are going to help you find jobs or help you to hire interns or some business relationship that you're going to develop. So I'm on my LinkedIn page, and one of the most important things that you have to do when you create a LinkedIn account is to build your profile. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to build a little bit of a profile here. I want to start here. This is when you just type in linkedin.com. This is what I get. I get my page with my face, and it's going to tell me the people that I may know, people that I may be able to make business connections with, either people that the computer thinks that I know, or people that have a similar background with me, or people who are in the same industry as I am in the location that I'm at. And it's going to give me information about business people that I am affiliated with or that I have a connection with, that they're what they're doing in business, articles that they think that are important with regards to business. Keep in mind that this is a business website, and so it's geared towards trying to find an internship, trying to find a job, trying to get with coworkers to build something together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to my profile page. So I'm going to click on profile. And this is going to bring my profile page. This is where I type in my personal information here. So, and it's going to try and get more information out of me. But I've got my name, I've got my current job title, my location, and what I'm in. Also some previous jobs that I've had, what my education is. And it gives me an opportunity to talk about a summary of my life, what I want people to know about me on this information. I've got my job experience here, all the things that I've been doing. Um, as I scroll down, this is some of the volunteer work that I've done, some of my teaching certifications, some of the languages that I have proficiency in. As part of a LinkedIn community, you can help to endorse other people who are in your LinkedIn circle, your group of colleagues, to affirm that they have skills in a particular skill set. Teachers can also write letters of recommendation. Co-workers can write letters of recommendation for your abilities. And this is something you can do. You can post your education, and I don't have it listed here, but you can also post what classes you've taken. So if you don't have a strong work history at this point because you are a student, you can at least say what your educational history is. You get a chance to post. So I've got my education here. These are some projects that I've worked on. We've talked about the spherical classroom using the 360-degree camera. We've talked about some of my flipped classes where I flipped my AP Calculus and my AP Computer Science classes. And other honors, other groups that I belong to, and I've actually started a O'Connor High School computer science student group that I'm going to encourage all the people that in my class to join in on. Also, different companies that I'm following, since I'm very interested in state testing in Texas. Here are some some computer technology companies here in San Antonio. I'm also very interested in education. These are some of the schools that I've attended, and you can put more in here. So I actually want to build a LinkedIn real quick. So I'm going to sign out of this account, and then I'm going to create a new account. So I'm going to join today. So we're going to go through here. So I'm going to say my first name is Tony, my last name is Potter, and I'm going to use mistapotta@gmail.com, and I'm going to create a password, and I'm going to join now. And of course, websites like this will usually send a confirmation email. So I've got my email at the ready should they do so. So we're going to wait patiently for the page to load. Okay, so it's asking if I want to save my password for Chrome, but it's going to give me some information here. So since I teach at O'Connor High School in Salutis, I'm going to type 78023. And then we're going to, am I a student? You would probably choose yes. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes here, and it's going to ask for my school or college university. So since I teach at Sandra Day O'Connor High School, I'm going to put my start year as 2012, acting as if I'm a senior, where I'm going to graduate in 2016 if I'm a senior. I'm going to go ahead and click the Are you over 18? If you click no, then you're going to run into some issues here, especially if you're under the age of 13. But I'm going to go ahead and click yes, and I'm going to create my profile. So the idea here, it's what type of information you want to enter here. So a lot of these things are important. So I'm going to go ahead and say not sure yet, I'm open. If you choose one of these, it's going to ask questions tailored to what you want to do. So if you're looking for a job, it's going to try and ask you for information that'll tailor you towards people who are looking for jobs on LinkedIn. If you want to build your professional network, then it's going to push more of the social media part of it, where it's going to encourage you to try and find connections with established people. If I want to stay up to date with my industry, it's going to make sure that you have those type of articles in your newsfeed. I'm going to go ahead and say not sure yet, I'm open. And we'll go through here and continue this out. So here is my email. What it can do is you can actually log in through your email account, and it'll search your contacts, your address book, for people that it thinks you should know. I'm going to skip that part because I've got a lot of people in my contact books that I really don't want to share right now, so I'm going to skip this. If you have people in your contacts, then you may want to go ahead and add them in. So we're going to go ahead and skip. And yes, I'm sure I want to skip. They're confirming my email, so I'm going to jump over to my mailbox, check my inbox, and I have a new email. So it's asking me to confirm, which I shall. I'm confirming. And here we are. So it says pick a few companies you'd like to follow. So I'm going to uncheck these just for now, because I really would like to find more information about what's in my local area. So I'm actually going to skip this step. Some things I'm interested in. I'm interested in software engineering. I'm interested in technology and social media. So we'll just leave it to those three fields. So I will receive articles on these fields, and you can choose whatever fields you feel suit you best. So I'm going to follow those three channels, and I can get an app if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that right now. And now it's ready for me to give some information. So I could start with what questions it asks me here, or I can just jump immediately and start entering my profile. So apostrophes don't go very well, so I want to say student at Sandra Day O'Connor High School in Helotes, Texas, and I can add experience if I wanted to. But I'm going to jump down here. I'm not going to have a degree because I'm doing this as a high school student. I can add a grade if I want to, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I am a senior. And I can talk about what I've done here. So I've taken several courses in computer science and advanced mathematics, including calculus. And I can leave that there. If I'm in any honor societies like Mu Alpha Theta or National Honor Society, I can put that stuff here as well. If I want to, I can say that I'm going to be getting a high school diploma in 2016, just to make it relevant. So now this would be part of my education that I can choose to share, or I can choose to hide. I can continue doing more things here. So I'm going to go through this checkbox here. So share who you are. So this is about what you're looking for in an industry. See how others look to you, which we'll take care of. Manage my privacy by every time I update, it's going to push a change out. I'm going to go ahead and change my photo. When you're doing a photo, you want to try and pick a picture that is professional looking, but really does kind of display your personality. So I've got a picture here. This is an actual picture of me, not just a doodle. and it's going to upload this. I can also choose what style I want here. So if I want a rectangular headshot or if I want a circular headshot, I kind of like the circular one. So we're going to go ahead and say save. So now my picture has been saved here. And it should show up here momentarily. I can click this view more to see more categories. So I can put my experience. So right here I can say if there's any companies that I've worked for. This would be like if you've done an internship at a company. This would be a wonderful place for you to put that. If you've had summer employment, this would be a wonderful place to show your leadership skills. I'm going to cancel that for right now. If I have my interest, I can put my interest here. So I can talk about the things that I'm interested in. So I'm interested in designing video games and recording for YouTube. So these are a couple of my interests. So I'll post those and they'll be part of my information that I put up here. What you put up here is completely up to you, but there are some things you can do here. I can put test scores. So if I have some tests that I want my prospective employers or social media to know about, I can put that on here. Any volunteering experience, so if I've worked with a church, if I've worked with Boy Scouts, if I've done local volunteer experience at my school or outside the school, I can put my skill set up here, and these are the skills that I think I have, and I can have people do endorsements for me as well. So I can say that I am good at web design, and it gives me a chance to see these. I can do programming. I can put mathematics. And I can do as many of these as I want. I can drag these to reorder them, but I allow people to endorse me. So if they think that I am a good web designer, then they can endorse me. There's also going to be a place down here where any letters of recommendation or confirmations that I get, I can put honors and awards. So if I've won a scholarship or if I've done well in an academic contest, I can put that information here. So I can say I got Code Wars and I got 26th place team. And I can put more specific interest or less specific on here if I want to. I can put organizations that I support. So if I support the Red Cross or if I support a food bank or something else, I can do that. Any certifications. So if I have any Microsoft certifications, if I have any Microsoft certifications or any other certifications. Languages. Now, most places use these languages like English or Spanish or German or Chinese, but I use this language things to talk about what computer programming languages I'm fluent in. So I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to say that I speak Java, and I can say that I speak this with professional working proficiency, and then I can put C++, and that's professional working proficiency. I can add another language. I'm not that good at Python, but I know a little bit of it. So I can go ahead and say that I have a limited working proficiency, and I can save this. And so prospective clients can see that these are languages that I speak. The whole purpose of this is to show your talents out there so that you can refer to people who are looking to provide internships, who are looking to hire you. This is going to be a place where people can recruit you. They'll be looking to get you for a job. This is a place where your teachers, your coworkers, and your bosses can put letters of recommendation out there and say, this person is good, he did this job, and she did this, and they were wonderful. I highly suggest that you explore this, put as much or as little detail on here as you feel comfortable with. I encourage you to view the profile under different situations. So like here I can view the profile as just a connection, or I can view as what the public would see, and they're going to see different amounts. I actually have parts of it hidden so you can't see everything. But I definitely encourage you to build a LinkedIn account, and I'm actually requiring this for my Computer Science 3 class this year to build a LinkedIn account. One other thing that I want to do, so I'm going to sign out real quick and sign back in as me, my real LinkedIn account. So this is my real LinkedIn account. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for Tony Potter. And I should be able to find another Tony Potter that's in there. Under the search topics, I can actually kind of restrict this a little bit more. So I can restrict this to just the United States. And I saw this link here, student at Sandra Day O'Connor. I'm going to connect with him. So it gives me the chance to do an invite. Now if I pop over and sign out, and sign in under my real account. Stop. So we're going to sign in under my temporary account. Stop. So this is mistapotta at gmail.com with my password here. Then what I can see is, hey, someone has tried to make a connection with me, and it tells me who has made that connection with me. So there is my official name count, and I can say, yes, I do know that person, I want to be connected with them, or no, I do not know that person. So I can actually, just kind of put it away. But you can see what it's got here. It's still asking me to give it my email address to search for my contacts, but it's giving me some information about technology, some jobs that are available. I can volunteer to coach for the AMC. I could get a job as a quantitative risk analyst at USAA. There are lots of different options here. Businesses are actively recruiting these students, and if you put your skill set out there, it's going to be hard for businesses to ignore you. So, once again, this is Mr. Potter. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.